Hello. Hey everyone. Today we'll be reading a bullshit creepypasta. Well, what creepypasta is this, you may ask? Well, you can simply tell by the title because I don't have to read it out for you. So, Sonic.ExE. It's bad, so let's read it because I don't really care. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. Yeah, thanks for making up the fucking world's mind, Tom. You fuck. I like the neuro games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played the Clear Hex game before. Though I think I don't want to play the other experience I had. Dramatic pause. It all started on a nice summer afternoon while I was playing Sonic Unleashed, and I like you had to explore the town centers. Until I noticed out of my peripheral vision that the mailman had arrived and put something as usual, put something in my mailbox as usual and left. It would be creepy if he stuck around. What was I up to? I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing I got in the mail was a CD case for computers. That's right, computers. And we're delving into the world of technology. Yeah! And a note. Now we're delving in the world of paper. Not that interesting as computers. As I was saying, I took it inside and looked at the note first and realized it was my dear friend Kyle. Let's just call him that. Don't want to ruin his precious identity, whom I hadn't heard from in 2 weeks. Maybe he played the shitty game and got AIDS from it. I don't know. Fuck you, Tom. I know that because I recognised his handwriting, though what was weird is how it looked. It was badly written and sketchy, somewhat difficult to read. Well, you know his handwriting, but maybe his handwriting's shitty, so you don't recognise it. Fucking liar. As if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down and did it in a hurry. Let me just scroll down here. This is what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I have to get rid of this shitty game before it's too late, and I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. If you don't destroy the disc, he come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc and you'll destroy him. But do it quick or else he'll get you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Just destroy it. Kyle. Well, that was certainly weird. You don't say. Even though Kyle is my best friend and I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, I didn't do what he asked me. You fucking asshole friend, Tom. You didn't even hear his warning. He said fucking destroy it 15 times, but you didn't even fucking do it, did you? Alright. I didn't think that a simple gaming disc wouldn't do bad to him. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that. Well, since I have nothing to joke about, you're fucking stupid. Anyway, I looked at the disc. It looks like any ordinary computer CDR disc, except it had black marker on it. Count the cliches, believe me. Just count them. Written Sonic.exe. And it was much like unlike Carl's handwriting, because apparently Carl's handwriting is shitty. Meaning that he must have gotten it from someone else, like a pawn shop or eBay. When I saw Sonic on the running of the disc, I was actually excited and wanted to play it since I'm a big Sonic fan. Yes, you put 2 A's in this sentence, since I am a big Sonic fan. What? So, fucking Sonic fag. Anyways, I went up to my room, turned on my computer and put in the disc, and when I saw the title screen popped up, I noticed the first Sonic game, and I was like, awesome! Because like I said earlier, I like the classics. Good. First thing I noticed, I was out of the place when I pressed start. There was a split second. There was a split second when I saw the title image turn into something much different. Now, something that I consider horrifying before cutting to black. Pussy. Now, I'm gonna skip this because I don't want to give my brain a hemorrhage. So, you can just pause the video and read, because I'm not reading it for you. So here, you just read this bit, and that, and here. So pause and read. Alright. So I cut to black and stayed like that for about 10 seconds. Yes, I said you just read what the fuck I described as the title screen. Well, I read this for you. For about 10 seconds or so, and then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up, and I was like, what the fuck? What was this doing in the first Sonic game? Clearly it's not the first Sonic game. Hard. Should have figured this out by now. Anyway, I noticed something off. The background was the dark, cloudy sky of the Bad Starter Speedway level from Sonic CD, and were on the 3 save files. The music was that creepy Caverns of Winter music from Earthbound. Now we're just throwing different fucking game music OSTs in the fucking mix. Yay! Only it was extended and seemed to be in reverse in the image for the save file where you see the preview of the level you want. It was just red static for all 3 files. What freaked me out was the character select. It only showed Tails and Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik! Now I was sure something was up. I mean, how could you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game, for crying out loud? Bitch, you should have known it was fucking hacked. That's when I realized this wasn't a glitchy game, it was a hacked game. You're fucking retarded for not figuring out this earlier. Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. You don't say. It was really creepy. Puss! But as a smart gamer, funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I wasn't scared, or at least tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hacked game. There's nothing wrong with that anyways. Shaking off the creeped feeling, I picked file 1, chose Tails, and when I selected it and got started, the game froze for about 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh. Pixels don't have sound. You should know this, right? And that sounded like an awful lot. You've got to put an A in a lot. A lot like that Kefka guy from Final Fantasy before cutting to what else? Black. Actually, I'm going to make a drinking game. Every time you hear the words red, black, and blood, take a drink. Only one drink for one of those 3 words he talked about. Oh, and blood. Go. Red, black, and blood. And if you had hear the term hyperrealism, take 3 drinks. Yes. Alright. The screen stayed black, take a drink, for about 10 seconds or more. Then it showed the typical level title thing, except the simplistic shapes were different shades of red, and the text showed only Hill Act 1. The screen faded and the level vanished, revealing Tails and Green Hills on Sonic 1. The music was different though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse, and whatever the fuck that sounds like. Anyway, I got started playing. And had Tails start running like you would in any other classic Sonic games. What was odd? Tails was running along the level, nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. That's when the peaceful music started to lower down to deep down tones as I kept going. Suddenly, I saw something to see what it was. It was on the small, lying animals lying dead in the flow of blood. Yes, bleeding counts as blood. Take a drink. That was when the music started to slow down. I think we already knew. Tails had a shocked and sad look on his face. Or did he? That I never saw he have before. Maybe it was just has that laughing animation, you know, the one from like Sonic 3 or Sonic 2. Like, or one of those memes on Newgrounds where like Tails is like classic Tails like yeah. Maybe he had that face. So I had him move along and he kept that worried face in his look as he kept moving. I saw more and more dead animals. As Tails moved past him, looking more worried as the music lowers past. It moves past more dead animals. I was shocked how they all died. Yes, they all got fucking killed in real puffy ways. Squirrel had his entrails down with his eyes fucked off, and then bloody blood. Dog had his eyes missing and his throat slit, and the bunny had all four of his limbs torn off. Why is there anything from this story? Oh. I felt sick to my stomach. Poof. When I saw this mascot, apparently so did Tails. He's a character, you can't fucking do anything. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile faltered. Obviously noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him as if not activated, which was totally obvious Tails' presence. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and then I noticed that I was moving my keyboard to make him move. So this had to be a cutscene. You don't fucking say again. I began to have a growing feel of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention. I thought that Tails was in danger, and then something bad was gonna happen. I heard things started growing louder and louder. As Tails, but inches away from Sonic, stopped and stuck his hand out to touch him. That there bodying feeling in my gut was growing stronger as I felt the urge to tell Tails to get the fuck away from Sonic. As the static grew louder, suddenly a split second I saw Sonic's eyes open, all black with those red glowing dots, just like the title image. Although there wasn't a smile, what happened to the dots? What happened to the when that happened? The screen turned black. Take a drink. The sound static was off. Gotta fix my headphones a bit. And it stayed back for about 7 seconds. And my text appeared saying, "Hey, little boy, you won't play with me?" At this point I was creeped out. I didn't want to continue the game, and my curiosity got the better of me. Don't let your curiosity get the better of you in any situation. The level now saying hide and seek. This time I was in the Angel Island level 3, and everything was on fire. Yes, red fire. Blood. Tails looked like he was scared of us this time. He looked at me and made frantic gestures and if he wanted to get out of the air as fast as possible. I was starting to get freaked out by this fucking Skippy. I mean, Tails is actually breaking the fourth wall down, trying to tell me to get out of here. I pressed down his arrow key as hard as I could. You can just simply hold it down. I simply pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy theme of when you meet Shadow in the yard from above as Robotnik in Shadow Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure was playing in his elevator straight through the desolate forest, trying to help him escape from where he was trying to run from. Suddenly I had that creepy alive. You can just read this because I'm running out of time shortly. So you pause and read. And then, yeah, just pause and read. Grow a fucking sets of grapes, you fucking skippy prick. Now after that, it's going to be the repeat. Next episode we're going to go on the Knuckles and Eggman arc. But let me just give you a basic synopsis in about 10 seconds, okay? Static blood Knuckles runs through a really creepy place and Sonic appears and then fucks Knuckles all over and mass murders Knuckles. Bloody blood. And then And then fucking Sonic ran down. Fucking Eggman ran down some stairs, and then he got killed by Sonic, and the screen came up saying, "I am God Dog." Yeah, so scary. And then a fucking little plushie dog came out of his fucking computer monitor and sat in his bed and said, "Trying to give this intro to me for me, Tom." Then he pisses his pants and goes to the toilet and has a sook. The end. My god, that was a fucking terrible creepypasta, and I did it all this time. Winning. That's a new high score.